Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, you all can call me Pharaoh, and I'm joined with...
Skinny Minnie!
And welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney's Spirit of Justice! Last time we left off, we started this LP, and we are having so much fun as is, like right off the bat. So, we're just gonna continue. Now, we had to decide, are we gonna defend Elby right now, or do we have to go find Maya? So, what are your thoughts, Skinny?
Well, as much as I love Maya, we have to be the superhero. Right. I suggest we defend Albie.
Right. I think Maya can wait. Besides, she has 2 more weeks of training left, so let's defend Albie.
Shoot.
I can't just let a verdict be handed down if nobody's standing in Albie's corner. If Albie doesn't have a defense attorney, then I'll do it. I'll defend him.
Yeah.
Defend him? You can't be serious.
Did you hear that? Is he out of his mind?
Heaven forbid. Defend me? Mr. Wright, what are you saying? You can't do that.
I most certainly can. Don't worry, I'm quite used to tackling all sorts of trials. Besides, can you imagine how furious mine would be if I let anything happen to you?
Mr. Wright.
You are but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. But if you're smart, you will heed my advice. Do not pursue this matter any further. Looks like defending somebody's easier said than done in this country. Bailiff, throw this man out!
No! Oh.
What?
Your Majesty, if you please.
You have something to say, Mr. Payne?
Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It could prove very interesting. Right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Right. Mr. Whoever you are. Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler? Oh, really?
Oh.
That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty. And yes, I am acquainted with him.
Yeah, you only get that title in here because you couldn't get it in Japanifornia.
He's a defense attorney from my native land. I've had dealings with him in the courtroom before.
Heavens to Betsy.
That's odd
What?
coming out of her.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, you're a defense attorney? I like the crowd's reactions a lot better.
Right. That's not... A defense attorney? Well, this is a shock. You may be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience after taking like 6 years off, but you know,
yeah.
Let's not think about that.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute. He can't say that he has 10 years of experience. He literally can't.
Well, we need to find out how old he is now because timeline between this and Dual Destinies.
It's only a year, but the thing is,
it is?
Yeah. The thing is here. He had what 3-4 years of experience. Then the whole thing with Apollo Justice happened, and then he was basically a bum, kinda, the rest of the time afterwards.
Huh.
So he only has like 4 or 5 years of experience under his belt.
Oh my gosh, he lied.
Liar. I guess there aren't all that many lawyers around here.
Your Majesty, would you kindly allow us to proceed in the manner of my old country?
But Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case.
Well, call it nostalgia if you will, but I'm most eager to give it a try.
But I have a previous engagement, you see, but class together with the missus.
Aww. Your Majesty, I agree we should have a whack at it. It sounds amusing.
Okay, I don't
understand.
Yeah, her wording is odd for her. Oh well.
A score of years have passed since we last saw a defense attorney in this courtroom.
A score? As in 20 years? What's the deal with this country?
Nope. Mr. Payne, I want that barbed head brought to me on a stick.
Dear God!
Jeez!
As you wish, Your Benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see to it myself.
Very well, Mr. Payne. If that is what you want and benevolence wants, I will acquiesce. As for the defense, I hope you are prepared for every eventuality.
Every eventuality, huh? What is he talking about? There. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Payne. And sorry for not remembering you earlier.
Aw.
That's Chief Prosecutor, or the Incredible Payne, as I've also been known in this country.
You've got the incredible part right.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see soon enough just why that is. When you're forced to capitulate me? Wait, capitulate to me.
Capitulate.
Capitulate. Before his very court law. Ha!
Ow.
Why is he so strangely confident? And not only that, but what's with the gallery?
Just you watch, that defense attorney will try and twist the truth. You can bet on it.
Get him, Chief Prosecutor. Crush that defense devil.
That guy came
know
from
why.
Nashville. There's no offense on being Nashville. I'm just being stupid. This is way more lawyer hate than even back home. Now, if you would please give your opening argument once again, Mr. Payne.
Certainly, Your Majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes: larceny and murder.
Oh.
The music, though.
Yesterday, the Founder's Orb was stolen from the treasure room of Temple. In addition to the theft, 2 other things were discovered in the treasure room. The dead body of Mr. Pat Roll, Temple security guard. Now, somebody told me, did I not understand his name?
Pot roll?
Pot? Is it Pat? I thought it was Pat Roll. Pot Roll?
Pat roll? I don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm being, I think. We'll figure it out
We're
later.
just slow.
Oh.
And the empty treasure box that housed the orb, which Mr. Roll was in charge of guarding. We believe that Mr. Roll was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure.
To kill a guard armed with a gun. What a terrifyingly bold act.
I couldn't agree more, Your Majesty. Please allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and crime photo.
Okay, we have the autopsy report. Can we take a look at that? No, hold on a minute. We got the crime
Can we?
photo.
Detail. Oh, wait. Oh.
There, wait. We don't have the court record button, do we? Not yet. I think they'll give it to us later.
Oh, okay. I got scared.
It's been a long time since we had evidence presented in court as well. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
I like this judge. He's so cute.
Yeah, what?
He's just so old and jolly, like Santa.
Well, okay.
We must rely on the power of the seances, but our police still carry out investigations.
I'm digging this music.
Right?
Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable.
Oh, really?
Inconceivable.
I gotta watch that movie now. Well, forgive me if I don't just take your word for it. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
I can check the evidence out by myself by looking at the court record. Let's do that now. So, we have the attorney's badge, which, my own important badge, proof of my profession. We got the song ceremony, the song with the founder's orb sung during the dance of devotion. And the lyrics, we'll take a quick look at it. Basically, I think they actually translated it while the song was going on in the last episode as well, so there's that. We got the autopsy report. His head shows signs of being hit with a blunt object around noon as well. Cerebral contusion from a head injury. And finally, we have the crime photo. Temple's treasure room. The body was discovered at the base of the stairs of the altar. And you see death. Actually, let's take a look at the profiles as well. So, we have I'll Be Your Guide. He's only 9? Oh, Lord.
Wow.
So, there's that. We have Gaspin Payne. He's 56, apparently.
Oh, he look good for 56.
I guess. And Pat Roll, or Pot Roll, whatever you want to say it. 32, victim in the case. He guarded a treasure room and he was killed by the thief who stole it. Alright, let's continue. We'll see just how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne. Such a deplorable crime. The audacity of stealing the sacred treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes at the very heart of our nation.
Exactly, Your Majesty. We mustn't let the culprit get away with these heinous crimes. Words. Indeed, such deeds are best described as treason against the crown.
Is this treasure really such a valuable object? How could you even ask such a thing? Of course it is. Why, sealed within this treasure is the very soul, the mitama of the Holy Mother. Her soul is sealed within the treasure? I think I'll take that with a grain of salt. You don't believe it, do you?
Phoenix, you better be careful.
Of course I believe it. Something tells me I better play along. This kind of irreverence is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much. Your Honor, Your Majesty? What is it now? This treasure, I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine. Can I see a photo of it or something? Of all the outlandish requests, you defense attorneys are truly beyond the pale. He's been getting awfully angry with me. And are those veins popping out of his forehead?
It's forbidden for anyone outside the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone without the proper spiritual power would be blinded instantly. That is why the average person has never seen the treasure, Mr. Wright.
I guess there are national treasures that are off limits to the public back home, too.
For the benefit of the shamelessly uninformed defense, let me share this newspaper article. It includes photos taken about 8 years ago when the treasure was unearthed. These are the only public photos of the outer box in existence. What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room but once a year, for a special New Year's rite that takes place at the palace. And therefore, this treasure box has only ever been seen by a handful of people.
So forced open and its contents stolen, the average person can only see it in this newspaper article. Okay.
Interesting.
I hear there's been a string of thefts lately by historic artifacts from the temple.
Right, Your Majesty. Inexcusable thievery of precious national treasures for personal gain. And the culprit is the accused.
So he used his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure, is that it?
The accused family is by no means wealthy. To help with family finances, he works as a tour guide in addition to his ascetic training.
Oh. Thank you for giving an excellent outline of the case, Mr. Payne. Now then, no more questions in defense, I presume? What? No, I do have questions. Even more? Oh, Lord. But you just asked a bunch. Well, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes.
Oh, good luck.
What? He's still planning on going to that thing? There's still a lot I don't know about the case. I should ask now while I have the chance. Let's see. What else do I need to know more about?
Oh.
So we got the crime scene, the weapon, and the motive.
What should we ask first?
I'm kind of leaning towards motive.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Alright, let's go with that. Oh crap, wait a minute, he's just talking about his finances. Well, F it. Well, I think we had to do all that anyway. What do you claim was the defendant's motive? Mr. Payne has already explained that. I know, I'm sorry. He wanted to sell the treasure in order to help his family with his living expenses.
Yes, but the murder, that's what I'm concerned about.
Oh yeah, I guess it slipped my mind. It honestly did. So it's true what they say about lawyers never listen to anyone but themselves.
Hey!
My apologies. My apologies, Your Majesty. Please let me give it one more try. Very well, if you must. Okay, I guess the weapon?
Yeah, because we know where the crime scene was.
So yeah.
So I guess the weapon works.
Right. Mr. Payne, what was the murder weapon?
Well, the murder weapon was the treasure box itself.
Wait, what?
Well, there was blood on it.
The empty treasure box left at the scene had a large blood stain on it.
How utterly reprehensible using a sacred treasure box for murder!
they brought this back.
Oh, yeah.
The accused came to the treasure room with the express purpose of stealing the treasure. He climbed the altar stairs and snatched the box, ready to abscond with the treasure.
These words, though. Whoa.
Oh,
They came quick.
But he was discovered by Mr. Roll, who had come to the room in the course of his rounds. After walloping Mr. Roll on the head with the treasure box, the accused forced the bloodied housing open and made off with the treasure inside.
Oh. So the murder weapon, off limits to the public, photo and only existence, contents are stolen. But the defendant is just a little boy. I hardly think he will be able to hit the victim, a grown man, on the head.
Ah, very good point, Mr. Wright. But I'm afraid that won't help you. At the time of the crime, the accused was on the stairs leading up to the altar. The accused's elevated position would more than make up for the difference in stature.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Mr. Payne, your reasoning is flawless. What an elegant argument. Hats off to you, Chief Prosecutor. Your title is obviously well earned. Well, the accused's guilt is certainly conclusive. Unless there's anything else, I'm ready to announce my verdict.
what? Wait.
Very well, in that case, I find the accused. Just one moment, Your Majesty. Don't you think you're just rushing the verdict just a little bit? Ah, I told you. I have plans to attend to it. Wait, what? Ah! I'm late! It's already started! How did the time fly by so fast? He's still stuck on that? We haven't even heard the defendant's side of the story yet. Your Majesty, the defense asserts its right to cross-examine the defendant. What the fuck? Huh? Did I say something funny? It's like, the hell you just say? Cross-examine the... What do you mean by that? What? What do you mean, what do I mean? I seem to have some dim recollection of the process, but I can't quite recall.
And little wonder, a so-called defendant hasn't been questioned in over 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Should I even be surprised anymore? Anyway, I demand we let the defendant, or the accused, tell his side of the story. Is that really necessary?
Well,
Of course it's necessary, Your Majesty.
What harm could it do? I say we allow the boy to speak, Your Majesty. Though I doubt he'll have anything of relevance to say.
Oh, how kind of you, Mr. Royal Painness. Oh, Painness.
Painness.
Yeah, I thought I said the word I... very well, as long as it's okay with you, Mr. Payne.
Ness.
I'm already hopelessly late for my class anyway.
Aw.
In that case, the prosecution calls the accused back to the witness stand.
Oh, but before we do, I better call my wife and apologize for missing that class. Any objections? Go for it, Your Majesty. Honey, will you motherfucker? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Accused, state your name and occupation again, if you would.
I'll be your guide. I'm in training to be a monk, and I'm a tour guide too.
Why me? Now, where were we?
Sounds like what you said pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Probably. Cross-examining a defendant, Your Majesty? Right. Let's do that, then. At the defense attorney's insistence, I might add... He sounds a little dispirited. His wife must have given him a piece of her mind. I knew it. Well, the defense had better get to it. And make it quick, if you please.
The defense? Oh, Mr. Wright, I didn't know you were a lawyer.
Well, I am, and I'm here to defend you, Albie. Don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth, and you'll be all right.
Superhero pose. You tricked me!
What?
If I knew you were a lawyer, I wouldn't have given you that tour. Get back that Magatama-man I made you gift yesterday!
Albie, what's gotten into you?
Don't talk to me! You disgust me!
Now even Albie's against me? But why? This must be a new experience for you, Mr. Wright, being loathed by a client. Now then, accused, please give the court your testimony. The incident occurred around noon, during the break between the morning and afternoon dances of devotion. I want you to tell the court what you were doing around that time.
All right. Oh, baby.
Ooh.
Oh.
Words. The accused account.
I didn't kill Mr. Roll, and I didn't steal the treasure. I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. I've never even seen that treasure box with the green Khura'in butterfly on it. When the incident happened, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route. Huh?
Were you well acquainted with the victim?
Yes. He used to chat with me whenever we ran into each other in the temple. Mr. Roll was a monk in training when he was a kid too, you know.
I bet Albie looked up to him.
But he had to give that up and go to work when his family needed money. That's why he became a guard. But at least that way, he could still stay at the temple. He was proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure box. He even got to carry the box to the palace on New Year's, right?
The victim's parents apparently both died relatively young, so Mr. Roll had to support his younger brothers and sisters as well. But even with his job as a security guard, I'm sure things couldn't have been easy for him. It sounds like his circumstances and Albie's were very similar.
Mr. Roll encouraged me to never give up. Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he say. He's always cheering me on. In my training, and in my tour guide business, too. Why in the world would I kill a nice man like that?
Yes, I see. You expressed yourself well. Defense, now that you've heard the accused's account, are you finally satisfied?
No?
If so, let's draw this to an expeditious conclusion. But your magistrates haven't even cross-examined the defendant yet. Oh, that wasn't the end of it? Oh, it's been so long I don't rightly recall what this cross-examining thing is all about. A judge who doesn't know what a cross-examination is? What fresh hell is this? Really? What fresh hell is this?
Wow.
I really do wish I could remember how it works. Should I give the judge a refresher on the cross-examination? I say no.
No, it's not. We know how it works.
We know how it works. The judge, he can go screw himself. I better save my breath. The judge doesn't exactly seem like a model student. He'll just have to watch and see how it's done.
Yeah!
Except...
But I like that interest way.
Right. Cross-examination. Now, the thing is, I already do know what needs to be done here because I think this part was in a demo, and, come on, I think it kind of jumps out at people anyway.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's getting close to 25 minutes, and I think it's a good stopping point. I think I'm going to try aiming to have my videos stop around there, if possible whatsoever. So yeah, I think I'll do it for today, and next time we will go ahead and do what we gotta do to, I kind of lost my train of thought actually. Yeah, I think people.
We'll go ahead and cross-examine Albie in the next episode.
Yeah, there you go. See, I'm just like the freaking judge. I forgot what I'm doing now. Whoo-wee. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice.
Bye!
Whoo! I'll see you guys
hot.
later. I'm hot.
It's like hot.
Are you insinuating that I'm high or something?
No, I said it's hot.
Yeah, when you said pot.
No, I said hot.
Oh, hot.
I didn't say pot.
I thought you said pot, and I'm like, what?
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. Help me.